Welcome to
That was a little aggressive.
Welcome to Jester Brothers Cartoon Theater. I'm Jester Lou. This is my brother Alec. Today we're here for another lovely episode of Adventure Time. I don't know at this point if these are going to be coming out before or after Fiona and Cake has started, and I've been reacting to those. Obviously, Alec will not be joining me for those.
I've never seen Adventure Time, and this boy over here has. If I were to watch it, that would be a pretty big spoiler.
Just gonna be covering a lot of Adventure Time on the channel for a little bit. The view count has been a little low because the way the algorithm works, we gotta start punching into the Adventure Time scene a little bit. Give us a little help out, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave us some comments. I'll probably give a fun comment card of something hilarious and specific that we can comment on at some point related to the episode.
It's gonna be so hilarious.
So funny.
I have two cool things that I want us to do. Alec, do you know about the snail?
I know about the snail man on TikTok. He's hilarious.
I don't know what that is.
I do know that there is a snail in Adventure Time, and it's very little, but that's all I remember.
So there is a snail hidden in every episode. Sometimes it's really hard to find, sometimes it's not as hard to find. Everybody, I don't know if I might cut this, I
Probably won't.
but I got a tattoo on my bung!
Oh no!
Oh wait, that's,
Well, you found where that snail is hidden,
that's the
audience.
wrong side.
You don't know where your own tattoo is?
It's on my back, I don't remember. Also, the camera's mirrored, so I didn't know which side it was on. That was a pro bono one, y'all better become a member now for that.
Now that I know that this whole snail thing is because it's hidden in every episode, the fact that you have it hidden on your body either bothers me or I think is very cool. I'll let the audience decide.
There's your comment call out.
What's the other thing?
You remember that in the last episode, we looked at the title card as it started? We have a tradition in the Steven Universe episode where you guess what the episode is going to be about as we're talking about it through the theme song. To facilitate that conversation, I'm gonna actually have us pause on the frame where it shows the title card so that we can use the title card as context clues.
Okay, I really like that.
Title cards are one of my favorite things about the show because there's so much artistic intent put into them, and they're just really cool, and I have a circulating background on my computer that plays all of them, and I just love it, I eat it up. So, yes, you get to guess what the episodes are based on the title from now on, and I'm pretty excited for that segment.
Also,
If we don't see the snail by the end of the episode, commenters, you gotta help us out.
I love that. Every episode, if I didn't notice the snail, please tell me where it was.
Yes. I don't know where the snail is in most episodes. There's a few that I remember, but I'll be hunting just as much as everyone else, and I will not look them up before the episode because I would way rather hunt for it and for it to be fun, and I don't even want to look it up after it's over because I want the commenters to be able to say it, and you guys can showcase your knowledge because that's a lot of fun too.
And retroactively go post those comments on the first two videos because we did not say that before.
Thank you, that's your homework, audience. Alrighty, well, you want to get started?
I'm so ready.
Let's go. In the last episode, we did a little, like, frame-by-frame breakdown of this thing. And I actually made it our first YouTube short of that clip, too.
Oh, I didn't know that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah. It's adventure time!
I love the strumming of the theme song, I really do.
Yeah, me too.
Prisoners of Love. Okay, we're being introduced to the Ice King this episode. I'm excited about that. I believe that Ice King, because I do remember some things, everybody.
Okay.
It's starting to come back to me. I think maybe the Ice King is perhaps in love with a princess that Finn is holding right now. I'm not going to call him a prisoner. I'm going to call him a creep in this specific instance. Maybe he gets better.
Love it.
And I'll stop there.
I just want to do two little artistic notes on this title card. The ladybug crying in the corner is just comedic to me for some reason. I don't know what that's about. And then also, the way that the title card is torn a little bit, I think is really an interesting style. You can even see the Adventure Time with Finn and Jake Presents is cut off. And I just like that artistically. I think it's cool.
Maybe the ladybug is in love with the Ice King.
Commenters?
Hmm.
Also cute little music.
Yeah, interesting song choice. I love that.
Oh, cute!
Oh, wow.
It was
So much character from that thing.
yeah.
Like a changeling of some kind.
Yeah, like some snow creature's head gets knocked off, just puts a kitten on it. Just right on my gut.
oh god, I said I was gonna try not to quote all the lines.
Oh, I remember that giant design. This is definitely one of the early episodes that I saw. I had no memory of the Lumpy Princess one, but I'm already remembering just a little bit of this.
I feel like the snail is soon. I think we might have missed the snail already, actually.
We get to meet Gunther in this episode!
One thing I love about the show is that it's wholesome. That is a word I would describe to use it. Very wholesome.
You know why I'm here? Do you know what Ice King means?
Kenny, great talent.
Big nerd.
Holy cow!
I remember that line too.
This is my domain. There's a big sleeping lava man in our front yard. He is so hot. Wait, no, I take that
So
back.
hot.
I mean, not like sexy hot. Oh, no.
Yes.
You mean sexy hot.
You do mean sexy hot. I just want to say, I remember when I was
Guys can't just
a kid, it, like, actually jumped out to me a little bit. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Hearing the word sexy was just a weird thing. I'm like, oh, I felt like that was something you didn't really hear in a kid's cartoon, them say sexy, you know?
Yeah, you're right. Anytime you heard that or like the word crap, you'd be like,
Yeah.
whoa, I'm doing something I shouldn't be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you just try being cool? What? I am the king. I am the king of cool.
Whoa, that wasn't my camera. That was just like tripped out.
Yeah, that was just an Ice King being Ice King.
Little video game arcade music. Yeah, the music is always such a nice touch to me.
Oh, totally. You know, that's a point I don't hear enough. The background music is so, like, 90s video game, and I do love that.
In some ways, Adventure Time feels like a 90s video game.
Well,
Our protagonists are dead.
No, they're frozen like a 90s video game.
there you go. Like a 90s video game, it's frozen. That was a good joke!
I'm back home. Hello, ladies.
I just want to point out that, you know, this is a short show, and we were just given a moment where Ice King slowly hikes up the thing and goes, oh, my back. Like, it gives it pacing still, you know?
Hi, dog princess. What?
That's right.
What's going on?
He traps these princesses.
Ice King.
So bad.
I collect princesses because I want to marry one.
Capture 6 of them if you just
I blame Pokemon for this.
Marriage is a serious thing and lasts forever. You can't just rush into it, you know? Ice King.
That's a hysterically mature perspective that's juxtaposing this happening.
Of course they do. I would have killed them already if they didn't want to be here.
Oh my goodness. See, first episode,
Don't worry, princesses.
we see him as being such a clear antagonist.
And furthermore,
Yeah.
I'm proud to see all of you happily married to
I'm glad you say that. I'm sure you've heard about his... Oh, it's the snail! Did you see it?
I did.
Oh! We did it! We got one!
You did it.
Yes!
drill mix, my flute.
I love that he played it first. And that it broke.
My flute.
Oh.
nuts, dude. You broke it when we tried picking the lock to that sad ogre's heart.
That's just a
Why
great
not?
line, too. Oh, God.
Don't worry, Finn. I'll get us out with Kihan.
I like... That's a good way to showcase his, morphing powers, because we haven't seen much of it yet.
I'm okay.
Ice King, you had better.
Yeah, we got teased in the beginning of the episode where he got bigger, but not truly morphing.
I'm gonna flip. Ow! Excuse me, because I have to go potty in the bathroom.
I remember that line too.
Right?
Because that was probably all over Cartoon Network promos.
Oh, yeah.
Jake, you all right?
I'm fine, buddy. Calm down and tend to the princesses.
He's held us here for weeks, questioning us about our favorite sports and quirky behavior. Tried to tell him as little as possible.
Tried to tell him as little as possible.
He's Space Princess.
LSB!
Fair.
I'm bored, and I'm not having any fun.
What? Last night I read you the story of Baby What's It in the bottle crate.
Oh god.
Okay, I want to stop down here for another second. I want to just mention how Ice King, and actually a lot of the characters, their dialogue is not very, like, normal. Like, this really broke through the noise, especially at the time. Pretty weird that you'll have a villain that's acting so zany, and his personality is already kind of showing to have, even though he's got a single thing going on that we're seeing him with, you can tell that he's got, like, some emotional struggle. He wants to be cool. He wants to be liked. He's not just mean for no reason.
Obviously, Ice King in 2023 is getting canceled for this type of behavior. That does not mean that he doesn't have a growth arc coming.
That's true.
I don't want to think about how that'll age, actually. Let's move on.
Who feel the same way?
When you say lame, do you spell it out?
Well, here, watch, I'll show you. We'll have some fun. Fun's my middle name.
Oh. See, you're right. He's not...
Now, Wildberry Princess,
He's sensitive, you know?
He doesn't realize that what he's doing is so messed up.
Yeah.
Put your hands through the bars.
Which many people often don't, but that doesn't make it less messed up.
No. Well, that's why the hero's
Just play it like
gonna
I
beat his ass.
Leave her alone, Ice King.
Yep.
Squish you in the juice.
Oh my god!
See, he's sensitive.
What are you thinking, Finn?
I've almost devised a plan. I'm gonna let it drop while I finalize the details in my mind.
Sweet.
I want to see one of those YouTube videos what Ice King was actually playing on the drums for that scene.
Wait, like, what do you mean what he was actually playing?
Like, you ever seen one of those videos where they'll show some, like, an animated sequence of someone playing and then a drummer will actually play what it should have sounded like based on their movements?
Oh.
That'd be a fun one.
It was fun. Hey, you should go get some more fun stuff.
You're right. Good idea, Finn.
All right, I've got a plan for how to get out of here.
Ice King is also so gullible. He's like, oh sure, that's a great idea.
Things like,
Yeah. Well, he really wants to have friends and be liked.
And then when he steps inside, wham! I'm gonna beat the tar out of him with these. Well, you all take care of Jake.
Also, I love how Ghost Princess is floating in the back with her arms just outstretched.
I'm gonna say something fun like, oh yeah, I'm having a fun time. Oh my gosh.
Make way
Also
for
from
the
Cartoon
party.
Network promos.
Oh yeah, I remember that one well.
Probably the best time I ever had in my entire life.
So good. So good.
Everybody, if you're not having a fun time, literally just start dancing wherever you are and you'll probably start
Because they like
enjoying it.
here. Because they like you. I don't get this.
Come on in here and party.
Wanna dance with us, Ice King? Come on.
Really? You want to dance with me?
Oh,
Come on, it's kind of sweet, you know?
It makes you feel a little bad.
Squish you in the juice. Okay.
Especially knowing.
What I know.
Again, he's trusting because he has a fundamental misunderstanding that he's doing anything wrong. He's like, why would I not have to trust him?
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you doing
Yeah,
this?
why are you doing this?
Finally warming up to me.
No, that is not the case. You are nuts, man. And I don't know how to help you. Probably because I'm just a simple dude. Maybe you should
Literally
understand
my
your
thoughts
life.
exactly.
You gotta get it in your head, man. Putting princesses in jail is wrong.
I really like how Finn handled that, actually.
You just ruined my chances with
Like, that was a somewhat nuanced way.
lives. Do not. You will. Oh, my beard.
Oh, my beard, he says.
Why do people not like me? Is it
Whoa.
because I'm a magic user?
because-
Is my beard too shaggy? I try so hard to be a good husband for girls. What's wrong with me?
You're a sociopath.
Whoa!
You're probably a big nerd.
Dude.
Big nerd.
That is my main owl, the Cosmic Owl. I want Cosmic Owl to be maybe one of my next Adventure Time tattoos.
This dust is so ticklish. What happened? Princesses?
Whoa.
Oh.
Thank you for saying.
I love the variety and creativity of princesses here, too.
Vow to marry us to the thing of our choosing.
Oh, I remember this.
Well, I'd like to marry you.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, well, about that.
You shouldn't marry Finn. He pees his pants constantly, all the time.
Oh, gross! Put me down! Put me down!
I'm sorry. Jake?
I love how...
Something that's interesting to me about Adventure Time is that we got that scene where the Ice King was actually seriously looking at himself intrinsically.
Yeah!
They did play it off as a joke, but that didn't make the moment mean any less, right? That's almost a way to, like, disorient the audience, and I feel like this is a trick that they use a lot. Oh, we're just a kooky, zany show, but if you really look for it, there's actually a lot of depth here.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it makes you wonder, well, the Ice King seems like he actually wants to work on himself. He literally asks, what's wrong with me? Why do I keep having this problem? It's not just the line, it's how he says it. It's him in space. It's him astral projecting to the cosmic owl and trying to have a spiritual moment with himself. We got so much more reflection from him than you needed from that. And it is adding a layer of complexity, and it makes you so much more interested in what the Ice King's got going on in his head than just like a two-dimensional villain would be.
Yeah, and I joke, obviously, you know, what he's doing here, very problematic. But
yeah, of course.
This is an introduction to a villain character who the intention is for us to immediately say, okay, what you're doing is not okay because you are a villain.
Yeah.
But then they juxtapose it. He does have a background, he does have some complexity, so let's just remember that for the future because, yeah, he's got problems, but we don't want to just throw him away as a one-note villain who doesn't have anything there.
I think I'm already starting to appreciate watching this with you and going through it from the beginning. A lot of people will just be like, season 1 is kind of dull. Like, I really disagree. I really think that there's a lot that is being set up here. If you're somebody who thinks that you can skip this season and just get to the good part, you're really gonna miss out on so much emotional connection from the characters and seeing their growth. Because part of the interesting thing is seeing where they started and how they change.
I totally agree, and I can't wait for more. So I hope everybody is subscribed for this whole journey. I think it's going to be very fun. I can't wait to get to the episodes that I have no recollection of, when character arcs go places I can't even imagine. Make sure you're staying tuned in for that.
Yes, indeed. And everybody, if you're watching Fiona and Cake, I'm going to have that reaction up soon if it's not up already. Go check that out. Check us out.
Do I have anything else I needed to say? Did I forget anything in the outro?
Oh man. Should we take any snail from listeners?
Snail from listeners? What does that mean?
I was trying to get a snail pun in there, like email. You know, cut it.
Oh my god.
Now you know what the TikTok snail guy does. He makes puns.
Oh, actually, that weirdly was a full circle, and I feel like I learned something. Wow, we just gained something on the journey.
What a story.
Wow. Great conclusion.
Whatever could be next.
What could be next? Find out. Bye, everyone.